Now, Andrea, Sharon, Caroline and Jim are the Corrs, and they are getting mega. They are huge. They had them on our show about a year ago, was it?
Yeah.
About a year ago. And we did a wee chat with them, and they sang a beautiful song then. What did you sing then? Do you remember?
Runaway, probably.
That's Runaway, that's right, that's right. And now they've covered Dreams, Fleetwood Mac's song, and it's been all at the top of the charts for the last 2 or 3 weeks. And we're just saying, there's something happened to you. I don't know what it is. Someone's come along and sprinkled stardust over you. I mean, you're always great, but something's gone on a gear. So this is what they did for us last week on the show, but there was no time to talk to them. They had to go off and do a sound check for a concert. And everybody phoned in, loads of you, thousands of you called in and said, please get them back and talk to them. We want to see more of them. So if you missed them, here's why you all called.
Now here you go again, you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it. But listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost. Yeah, what you had and what you lost. Yeah, thunder only happens when it's raining. And players only love you when they're playing. Yeah, women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know.
Well, Jim was I was just saying, that looks so good, and you said, oh no, we're very self-critical. What's wrong? Okay, what was wrong with that? You tell me what was wrong with that.
I don't know. I mean, we look back at ourselves and we see ourselves moving in a particular way, and we sort of can cringe at times. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, honestly, yeah. It's just the way that we are.
Everybody does that.
Everybody
Yeah.
does that. Yeah.
But because you're siblings as well, do you think you're harder on each other than you would be if you were kind of, you know, not related and in a band?
I think maybe we used to be. We're actually together as a band about 8 years now.
Yeah.
And I think in the beginning it was more difficult for us because, you know, all of a sudden we were cocooned together, 4 people on the road working like 17, 18 hours a day. And I think, yeah, we used to criticize each other and maybe not take into consideration, you know, our different personalities or, you know, our different wants and our different needs. But I think now it's gotten an awful lot easier. I think things seem to be happening for us now. And I think things in some way have a tendency to happen at the right time when you are, I suppose, better equipped to deal with it. And I think now we consider each other better and we work better and we know what we do better.
Also,
you know?
people kind of know where to put you now, don't they? Because for ages it was the kind of the family and the Irish family, and they didn't kind of quite know what category to put you into, did they? You know, were you middle of the road, were you not? You know.
They didn't know whether to put us in the trad section or the
That's right.
pop rock section, I think. So, and
What section do you want to be in then?
We don't want to be in a section.
not really.
Yeah.
We defy categorization.
That could be an awful thing too.
Absolutely.
You had a problem with Radio 1. They wouldn't play you, would they?
Initially, yeah.
Initially.
We did,
Why?
yeah.
What was the problem?
I don't know. Maybe they just felt our music didn't suit or whatever. But with Dreams, they started to play it, which was
I mean, we're
fantastic.
definitely able to hear the same as everybody else, like the reasons why and when it's not fitting. You know, when you listen to something like that, and Dreams definitely does fit
It
now.
fits, yeah.
But we were.
Hello?
We just need to put into the place from Hamburg and we're up and fine.
All the time.
yeah.
On air.
No, it doesn't.
Ask the news. No, I'm always forget what
Yeah,
I'm
we're
going to
always watching it.
I'm always watching it.
say. You must have seen me say, oh, I've forgotten the question now, and I hand over to
I
Karen.
suppose they just kind of leave your head completely.
Now look, but one of the key differences between you is that you're a bloke and you're 3 women. You're very nice looking.
How did you know?
Well, I just wanted to
It's just very quick like that.
very quick, and I spot these things, and instinctively, you're very nice looking, but you're beautiful. Right? As Judy authorised me to say, she sends a Finnegan hello for that.
Oh, great. Shall we put it on?
She's having it out today because she went last night. Now, what this means is, in the hard world of television, that by and large the cameras tend to favour the sisters, don't they?
Naturally,
and you tend not to get as much camera time. This is true. We can't argue with it.
I suppose,
but today's where it changes, Jim. Okay? Because we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cameras on you, and we are going to take nothing but shots of you until we get tired of it. So let's start it.
Do people really want to see this?
They do, Jim. We feel that they should.
Him. Nothing but him.
All lining up on
This is
you, Jim.
embarrassing. Paparazzi.
A little bit more.
Brilliant.
Let's do another one.
I'm embarrassed.
I think it deserves
I'm looking at myself back in the monitor
a
here.
third
I'm
one.
looking
We need a
embarrassed.
third one. No, give him 3. Give him 3. One more time, please. That's it. Okay. Now you're happy.
Do you like that, or would you rather?
I'm
Would you like
ecstatic.
to- Yeah, there we are. So you're on camera now.
It was great, and
just
you
had to do
look
that.
gorgeous on it.
I'm
were you
here
very-
to make the girls look good. I don't think
Exactly
people
right,
realise that.
Oh, right. Were you very much brought up in a musical household? I mean, was there always singing and playing and all that kind of thing?
Yeah. Our parents locked us in the piano.
Chained you there so you could play it.
Yeah, our parents are both
Church music as
musicians.
well. Didn't you sing in
Well,
church?
Dad plays an organ
Yeah.
in the church, and both our parents had a band. Dad taught us all piano from quite a young age, so they were always rehearsing in the house, so we were just constantly being influenced by what they
Whose
were
idea
listening
was it to form a band? Was it your parents or was it you?
Not our parents.
No, it was ours.
It was ours, yeah.
Yeah.
It was when you went along to audition for the Commitments, really, wasn't that the kind of first time you
Yeah?
Yeah.
got together to do stuff?
Yeah, that was the first time we actually got on stage together, and we had no songs written, and actually myself and Angie were the youngest. She was 16, I was 17, so we had no idea, and we got up and we did 2 covers. One was Quincy Jones and the other one was Knock on Wood.
Yeah.
And we were bad.
Oh.
We were bad.
There must have been something there, though.
Oh no, but when you know
Innocence,
you're
perhaps.
innocence, yeah.
Naivety.
Isn't it funny how bad you can be? I mean, when I was in my teens, I was in a little band myself. The first gig we ever did was when we were 15. There were 3 of us. Well, there were 3 of us that night, and then there were 2. Because the third guy, he played the violin, and he said he was going to do, and he said he'd been practicing. He was going to do a really jazzy, funky violin break. But we didn't even bother rehearsing. Isn't that stupid? So we just played alone in our own bedrooms, and then we arrived at this folk concert. We were the worst band I've ever heard. And the guy couldn't play the violin. And it was just, it's so eggy, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
where'd you go? So how did, I mean, I stopped doing it then. So how did you get over your bad start?
We didn't realise that we were so bad. We were
thing,
naive.
you know?
We thought we
It's only in retrospect you realise how bad you actually were, you know?
Yeah.
I think there's a fast way to learn, though. I mean, if you keep throwing yourself in at the deep end like we've done throughout our career. I mean, I think the first TV show we did was live with like a 100-piece orchestra, and we were dying. We were just trembling so and physically sick at stages and everything, like really. But if you throw yourself in the deep end, you kind of learn at a very
It's
rapid
accelerated
rate.
learning, definitely.
And you've been touring a lot, which always helps as well,
It
doesn't it? 'Cause
does,
you can
yeah.
kind of
You really
get the
get
act
very
together
tight,
then.
don't you, when you're touring? The
Yeah.
sound is very
Essential.
tight.
Yeah.
Essential.
Well, we're going to put some viewers' questions to you in a second, but I just want to say something. I mean, I've been doing this show for nearly 10 years now, and you know when bands are doing that, and we saw it with the Spice Girls about 18 months ago, when they just had their #1, and we thought then, their ambition probably at that point was to be as big as Take That, you know, they'd be the girl answer to Take That, and look how much bigger they are. And I have to tell you, honestly, I think, I mean, you're very big now, I think you're going to be mega. I really do, honestly, I believe it. I think you're going to be a very, very, very big band. I mean, you don't need to hear that from me, who cares what I think, but I really do think that.
Thank you.
You're giving off a
Thank
very
you.
good
Thank
buzz.
you.
You really are.
Thank you.
Anyway,
And the phones have gone mad this
Oh,
morning.
they
People
want
want to
you.
talk to you. They do.
after you.
So we've got Nicholas, first of all, from Wrexham. Hi, Nicholas. Nicholas.
Hello.
Hello. Hiya, how are you?
Hiya.
Good. Well, you having a good half term?
Yes, thanks.
Great. Well, you're through to the chorus, so you can ask them whatever
He
you
sounds
like.
very excited.
What would you like to
Nicholas.
ask them?
Okay, I'd like to ask them what were their favourite artists when they were growing up and how did they influence them?
Good question. Take it left to right.
Growing up, you know, actually, we were big, this is weird, we were big Prince fans, you know, when we were younger.
Yeah, Prince, yeah.
And we used to listen to old Prince records, and I don't know if he directly influenced us, but that was what we were listening to at the time. I was anyway.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've always been a very big Crowded House fan.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So that is in the back of your head sometimes.
Yeah, I think definitely
together.
is, yeah.
What are you?
Prince.
Yeah.
Prince was my man.
Is he still your man?
Oh God, no. He's a great musician.
What about you?
What about you?